In today's video, we will be discussing about work at height control hierarchy, and in the subsequent session, we will be studying the lone working controls. So let's start the work at height control hierarchy. Firstly, it is really recommended to avoid working at height if it is possible. However, if it is not possible, then you have to do the work at height. But if you design the standard operating procedure that avoids the work at height, then it will be a plus point. The second point comes here, the edge protection and the handrail installation. So we can protect our workers by installing the edge protection and handrail installations. So the number 3 is the working from the ground level. So we can use some equipment or some aiding device to work at height, remaining the workers at ground level. Then we can prevent working at height if we can't avoid these. So in this scenario, we can discuss about how we can prevent work at height. So first of all, the using of small flat roof to work with edge protection is one of the options. Then using a tanker roof with fixed edge protection would be the other option. Then mobile elevating work platform will be provided to avoid the work at height risks. Then tower would be there, or scaffolds can be implemented, independent scaffolds or the cradles. So these are some types of aiding devices or aids that can avoid the work at height risks in your workplace. Then after preventing work at height, we can prevent it at using different PPEs. So PPEs, like everybody knows, this is personal protective equipment. So this is work restraints, harnesses, fall arrest systems, use of nets, soft landing systems to reduce severe consequences, and airbags under work areas. So these are some specific and more general PPEs that is being used in the work at height control hierarchy. Then there should be a valid permit for work at height. So the proper trained working personals would be ensured, and then ensure that all the required prerequisites for the tasks that are going to be conducted on work at height, on any kind of height, all the prerequisites, all the requirements should be fulfilled before starting of the work. Now we move towards lone working controls. Lone working means that somebody is alone in an working environment. So we will discuss in more specific way. So firstly, we will avoid the risk by eliminating the requirement of lone working. So by placing at least one extra person than required, and then find spaces, electrical work, and working near exposed live electricity are the most probable causes that can risk the lone working personals. After that, the risk can be controlled by helping the workers by giving them instructions, supervision, and issuing PPEs that are most appropriate according to the job. Third point comes like keeping eye on medical conditions of workers. So proper checkup for any possible disease, training to avoid panic attacks under critical situations. Then training should be provided to handle aggression. Then training should be provided to know when to stop work and seek medical attention. Supervision comes after that. Supervision is like frequent visits of supervisors to lone workers. Unbreakable contact should be maintained between supervisor and the lone worker. Then automatic signal devices and CCTV camera devices can be used if feasible according to the job. Then there is another point that should be considered while working in an environment where you are alone. So precautions for lone workers are training to ensure that lone workers can handle lift objects too large for one person, then working in a place where there is a chance of violence, handling work equipment and machinery safely. So these are some points that are very critical in working at height, risk assessment and lone working risk assessment. So if you want any information regarding HSC topic or any query or any question regarding this video, this lecture, you can comment below and subscribe this channel for more HSC updates and information regarding industrial work.